I'm in the Bahamas, taking off from Marsh Island International, and we're flying the mission called Scotland's Treasure, referring to golf, of course. So we're cleared for takeoff, we're heading west, and we're going to do a 180, come back across the airport, just check the flaps and speed brake, get good. Yes, gears showing down. Let's go. Full throttle and wheel brake off. Pretty much taking off into the wind. 80 knots, 90, 100, rotate. There we go. For once I didn't over rotate. Gear up, flaps up. So the trick seems to be you've got to use, let's say, 2 units of backstick to get the front wheel up, and then as soon as it starts to climb you've got to put it back to 1 unit of backstick, so you don't over rotate. You want to climb out about 6 degrees. If you hold that original 2 units of backstick, you jump up to 10 degrees and you'll get a saw warning. Mike into your Golf 1.
Tower 007.
Okay, so let's start that turn. So while I'm talking, I've climbed to 1500 feet, going way too fast, 326 knots, and now I'm 2000 feet. So it all happens pretty quick in these little jets. Okay, so let's start let's try looking over the shoulder for once, as I try to do a turn. This is tricky, isn't it? Right, look, there's the airport. Okay, I'm kind of level. And I'm watching the instruments, but boy, that is so that is so discombobulating. I'll desist. From what I was seeing over my shoulder and what I'm seeing on the instruments, I couldn't coordinate it. Okay, speed's back to 237. Here's the airport. So pretty much it's going to be runway heading to the first waypoint. Pretty much. Yeah, slightly north of that. Okay, let's get back to altitude. Feet climbing. Beautiful weather here today. Every day is a good day in the Bahamas, except during cyclone, I guess, or hurricanes. So there's our runway. Right, so we're back to the starting point. Let's go to the recon camp. And as you can see, visual flights, visual references. As soon as you take off, you can see the first waypoint over there, which is Paradise, aptly named Paradise. So I'm still climbing through 1200 feet. Getting to 1500, 1300 now, 14, to level off. There we go, 1500 feet. And there's our Paradise key. Beautiful. Let's just go over it a little bit lower. Look at that water. Lovely spot. Okay, let's get back to the helmet cam. Awesome beaches here. Look at that. And the next waypoint is at the north end of this island. And that's called Anna Key. There it is. I really want to go there. So everything's within visual range. We follow this chain of islands. The next big one we can see is called Man of War Key. Let's go back to our recon camp. Here we go. Climbing back to 1500. Man of War Key, and the next one beyond that, Scotland Key, with the airport. As far as I can tell, you can't drive all the way from the airport to the north end of the island where the golf course is, unless there's a bridge that could have got blown away in a hurricane, but looks like you've got to jump into a boat. It's only 5 miles, so that'd be a nice little trip up the coast. Gorgeous beaches here. So we can see Scotland Key Airport coming up. I'll try to fly along the runway. 1500 feet, a bit fast. So here's Scotland Key and Baker's Bay Golf Club, they call it, at the north end of this island. Here's the airport. Let's go. There's the tower. Why not? We can do that. Nice. Beautiful palm trees. Okay, back to altitude, and as you can see, that maybe there was a bridge here, but doesn't appear to be one now. And my fear of sharks would preclude me swimming across there, particularly toting golf clubs. And at the end of the landmass here is Baker's Bay Golf Club, which is our next turn point. So basically from the first waypoint to here we're just following an island chain. Makes it very easy to do. And then we're going to turn left back to the mainland, follow the main road back to the airport. So that's it. Follow the island chain and follow the main road. Easy peasy. Yeah, there's a bit of shadow from the clouds here, unfortunately, so you can't see the vibrant colours. So we might get a break here. I think we're going to cut a break with Baker's Bay Golf Course. Yeah, we're going to get a decent look at it. There it is. Nice indeed. Pretty big. Let's have a look out the left as we turn to the mainland. Yeah, lovely. Have a look back. Gorgeous. Okay, so we can already see the next destination, which is Treasure Key Golf Club. Now another flight we actually take off from Treasure Key Airport, which is pretty much dead ahead next to the golf club, or close to it. So, correct myself, it's about 4 or 5 miles north of the golf club. So that'll be about our 1 o'clock. Anyway, head for this peninsula and that'll take us straight over the golf course. So we climb back to 1500 feet. Altitude entirely at your discretion. I like to fly 500 feet or less along beaches. But the point of 1500 feet is I've taken all the pictures in the briefings from that altitude just to give you a standard reference. So if you're not sure what's going on, it should help. So here we go, landfall on the Abacos group again, and here's the golf club. I'll come right a bit. Turn left over the golf club. It's quite a big one. Beautiful white beach too. So the airport you can just see coming up at 12 o'clock amongst the trees up there. Okay, let's look left. Turn over the golf course. Nice. Okay, I'm going to go back to helmet camp. Have a look back over the wing. Let's return to the final waypoint, which is Turtle's Rest, and we pick up the SC Bootle Highway, which, as you can see, runs the entire length of this island group. And here it is. So it's this set of harbours and buildings just touching the highway, and then we just follow the highway all the way back to the airport. Brilliant. Let's go low level, why not? There's Turtle's Rest. Not much traffic. Oh, there's a famous last words. There's some traffic. Cool. Still see the highway, and it's going to bring us pretty close to the airport. There's a bridge there. No. Okay, keep going. Okay, let's call the airport. We should be coming into sight. Yep, behind those trees. Channel 2. Channel 1. Mike India Golf 3.
Tower 007 is 2 miles north, 1,600 feet with Alpha to land.
007 Tower. Altimeter 29.9er, 2 with 279er at 51. Make left traffic, runway 27.
Mike India Golf copy.
Enter left traffic runway 27007.
Okay, so once again we land to the west, into the wind. We can see paradise across the water there again.
007 wind 279er at 51. Clear to land runway 27.
Mike India Golf copy.
Cleared to land runway 27007.
So we're going to do a nice approach over the water. Okay, we're at 1,000 feet, 240 knots. I'm going to turn to final. Leading off speed, 220, 210. Pop the air brake. $190, $180, and 170 for the gear. $170 now, gear down. Flaps 1, flaps 2, speed brake in. Yep, and full flaps, got 3 greens. Great. 133 knots. There's no approach lights here. I wonder if they have night lighting. I guess they would. It's listed as an international airport. Have to come back and try it. Okay, pretty steep approach there to clear those trees. 110 knots, that's flare. It's pretty heavy. It's still at 105. Touching down at 99, which is pretty much on the money. So there we go. Trip to paradise and Scotland's greatest treasure.